Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 30th Annual South Valley Pride Day. I'm Esteban Vasquez of the Communication Services Department of Bernalillo County, and I'm joined here by my friends and colleague, Shamar Valdez. We are so excited to be here, ready to celebrate the amazing South Valley and our community. Today is the day about honoring our outstanding neighbors who really make our community what it is.
I'm so happy that the weather is just beautiful for this 30th annual South Valley Pride Day Parade. It's amazing, and they're coming.
So, Shamar, who do we have coming up?
All right, so it looks like we have the Rio Grande High School ROTC who are leading this parade.
Well, great. I mean, I can tell you that I know that the young men and women from the Rio Grande High School ROTC, our color guard, are being taught world-class curriculum. They're also developing skills that go beyond the classroom, like accountability, time management, discipline, and self-confidence.
And they look amazing out there. What a fantastic job they did leading that parade.
They sure did. And this is post number 6216. Our veterans. Nothing better than honoring veterans.
And
the man of the hour.
The man of the hour, the party planner of the century, our very own District 2 Bernalillo County Commissioner Stephen Michael Quesada on his beautiful Jeep.
He's throwing those t-shirts. Hey, and look here. We have our outstanding citizens. Those folks include Moises Padilla, Bruce Nieto, Brittany Clarissa Garcia, Albert Valdez, someone you know rather well.
Someone I know.
Marlene Salas, Melanie Tejas, and Luis Hernandez Jr., Larry Gallegos, Melissa Armijo. And of course, we've got the fire department there, our amazing first responders with Bernalillo County Fire and Rescue. That was just one single station. Now our county has grown to 12 different fire districts with stations that are staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They even brought their vintage Mack truck along that hopefully you'll get to see.
We have
That's a
Senator
1962.
Michael Padilla representing.
Right on. And we've got BCSO and their Bearcat. There's the sheriff. These are the men and women who put their lives on the line to keep us and our loved ones safe. They're often your first phone call when there's trouble. The men and women of the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office.
We want to thank them. They've been instrumental in planning this event. So thank you to all of our BCSO, BCFD. They've been phenomenal.
And now, for those of us car lovers, in addition to there being Senator Linda Lopez, take a look at these cars.
They're so amazing.
And listen to them.
People take pride in those cars too.
It's a great hobby. I love cars.
I love all the smiles. Everyone is just ear to ear with smiles, waving. I want to wave too.
That is so true. Looks like we have a football team coming up here. Oh, actually, this is the YAFL cheer and football teams.
All right, YAFL representing this morning. The cheerleaders and the football players.
All right, love to see that.
All right, go Ravens.
I was in YAFL when I was a kid.
I was a YAFL cheerleader.
Oh, wow. High five. Yeah. Well, good for them. Oh, look who we've got coming up next. It's Catholic Charities.
Catholic Charities provides various resources here in the South Valley. They're all about community service.
I like that slogan. Supporting families, fighting poverty, building community.
Definitely.
You know, I'm really glad that we're doing this webcast. This is an experiment that we're doing here at Bernalillo County, and it provides us an opportunity to welcome you to find us on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. On our website, bernco.gov, you can also sign up for our weekly newsletter. It's called Bernco at a Glance. And that's the place where you'll find out about things often for the first time. And of course, I know that Shamar's got a place that you want to visit as well.
Right. We also have our Bernalillo County Parks, Recreation, and Open Space Facebook page that we post all the latest and greatest events, programming, any information that you need, you can find it on Facebook. But you know, this is amazing, this live webcast, because each year we add a new component to this event, and it just keeps getting bigger and better every year.
It is very exciting. This was really great the way it came together. And look who we have coming up here.
All right, our next group is Flamencos Unidos. One way we New Mexicans are really good at celebrating art and history here in our community is through flamenco. It's such an important expression of culture that is no surprise to our state has been dubbed in the country's center for flamenco. It wouldn't be South Valley Pride without it, and we have 3 different groups representing here today. We have performers from the National Institute of Flamenco, Arts Charter School, Tierra Adentro, and dancers from the Public Academy for Performing Arts. So you're going to see lots of flamenco happening here today at South Valley Pride Day.
And that's a reminder to please come on down. There's still plenty of time. We're going to be here until 4 in the afternoon after the parade. The opening ceremony starts at noon. And the tip on the parking is, as regular visitors know, there's not a ton of parking at Westside Community Center. So you'll want to park at Rio Grande High School in the student parking lot and take a shuttle from there. We'll be running until 4:30. So.
And it's free. All right, Esteban, do you know what they say in flamenco?
No.
Olé!
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
And I think I have heard that.
Anytime you see a flamenco group, you want to yell, Olé! And it pumps them up on stage.
All right. Well, maybe we can shout out from here, right? That looks great. That's precious. I love that float. Look at all of those flowers.
Amazing dancers. It's so colorful. And they always have the clap going on.
Olé!
Olé!
What a lot of fun. Rio Grande High School Wrestling, and we also have a Trisco Elementary School right here. I think they're right up upon us now. A community high school, or community elementary school.
Elementary, yes. We love having representation from all the schools. We know they're busy, but this is really the day to come out and show that school spirit.
Yeah, and I love all of these groups, right? That's what makes this day so special, because we have everyone. We've got schools, we've got churches, we've got nonprofits, we've got public safety, first responders, we've got car clubs, we've got community leaders. Oh, and check this out, we've got a band.
You love the South Valley, let me hear you scream!
Spirit program. I know there are some castanets in there, along with our varsity co-ed cheer team. I was a cheerleader and a castanet. I lived the best of both worlds in high school. So great job, Ravens.
Love it. Now we have coming up the Albuquerque Center for Hope and Recovery.
All right, this is the Albuquerque School of Excellence Cheer and March right behind us, passing through.
Nice. And who we have here? Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Mexico.
And their cute mascot. What an amazing turnout. It's been so colorful and so exciting.
The sights and the sounds.
Yes, definitely a parade. Definitely a 30th annual parade.
Can you believe it? How does 30 years go by so fast? You've got Oak Street Health driving by right now in their green, what is that, a minivan or an SUV? Next up is the New America School.
New America School is located right here behind St. Anne's Church.
I like it. My diet is great.
Oh, I love this. First Choice Calm Healthcare is next in their float. Check that out with all those balloons.
Nice colors, red, white, and blue.
And now this is something that car fiends like me. This is the Down Low Lowrider Car Club. Oh, these are nice.
They're really, really nice. We have lots of car clubs here in the South Valley. There's every now and then a car show. We had one last weekend at the South Valley Library. They really take pride in those cars, and they're beautiful.
It is so much fun, isn't it? Being around cars, and that's something that's not unique to the Southwest, but I think we have a really great community of car lovers and bikers here in the South Valley and elsewhere, really throughout the whole state.
For sure.
It's a great dry weather. Our cars don't rust.
We want to thank all of our parade entries who took the time to come up with their float or their marching routine to participate this year. It's been phenomenal. I'm just overwhelmed with joy seeing everyone out here today.
Me too. You know, a lot of people don't know what is special about the South Valley. You know, it's a rural and agricultural corridor immediately adjacent to the city. I mean, right now, we are in the South Valley and downtown Albuquerque, 7 minutes if there's not a lot of traffic from right here. You know, but what really makes the South Valley so special is the people who live here. It's our community members who are quick to lend a helping hand, eager to volunteer, and go above and beyond every day to make our community what it is. And that really is the heart behind all of the fun today. Commissioner Quesada will be honoring 9 outstanding citizens in just a little while. We saw him go by here just a few moments ago, and that starts at noon at Westside Community Center.
You know, I've been able to share this story on the radio and in our meetings, but I was born and raised here in the South Valley, and I went from being a South Valley Pride Day participant to the event chair. So I've seen all aspects of the event, and it's just bigger and better every year, and people really do take pride where they're from. And my South Valley peeps, they sure know how to represent. That's for sure.
They sure do. And you know what? I think it's we should say also that Shamar, I mean, your connection to South Valley Pride Day. Your father is a former county commissioner. He was actually there as South Valley Pride Day was being created.
So his idea was to have a South Valley Day, like a day on the calendar that is just to show your pride for South Valley. So they came up with South Valley Pride Day community event. So yeah, it's been around for a long time, and it holds a special place in my heart.
Your heart, and like so many of us, that's the thing about the South Valley, is that this is meaningful to you in the way that you're talking about. We're talking, this is your family, this is your life, and it's a beautiful thing.
And it just goes back to the logo, that heart. It's the heart of the South Valley.
All right, as the car club is making its way through, next we have the Republican Party of Bernalillo County driving by. There they are.
The tutor doctor is behind us.
There they are. And that purple Jaguar. Oh, look, it's Burnco Animal Care.
All right. Bernalillo County Animal Care Services. You've heard the stories about our amazing community members jumping in to help other people, but what about those helping our animals? We have lots of those people too, and here they come.
Right behind them, we've got the Rio Grande softball team.
All right.
Representing
Ravens. They showed up today.
We also have Robert Trujillo for APS Board driving by in that Ford truck.
Next we have Casa Angelica.
And look who we have here.
We found the man with the plan.
Come on over, sir. We are joined here by the man himself, District 2 Commissioner Stephen Michael Quesada. So good to see you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Samar. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm great. You
Yeah?
look fantastic out there.
Did we?
You
Yeah,
did.
I washed my Jeep for the first time in a while. So yeah, when you wash your Jeep, you got to put it in a parade.
Well done. I saw the color. I mean, if you got to get the dust off of there,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
shining this morning.
Black is that's a job. Yeah, that's quite the job. But I'm excited. We got a lot of community people out here again. For our 30th South Valley Pride Day. That's pretty
Yes.
awesome.
Up
What's up?
next, we have Rio Grande High School and Atrisco Heritage Peer Helpers.
Oh wow!
These
Look
youth,
at that. They put some effort into that.
That's for sure.
Yeah. They did more effort than I did, and I thought I did a good job.
these youth are stepping up to make a difference.
The effort that you put in and your staff, Margarita, Isabella,
Oh yeah.
it's just been a
Just
joy
the
to be
staff
part
at
of it.
Bernalillo County, all of the community centers, they unite. They unite for this big event.
Have you seen that big shoe? It's the Zapata Club.
Oh, the Zapata Club.
Yes.
Check it
That's
out.
what that was. That's a big shoe. That's a Converse right there.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's like old school.
Chuck Taylor is what we called him growing up.
You're right. And people do really come together from across the county to make this happen.
They do. I'm very proud of being a part of Bernalillo County as a representative of the people, right? I think people sometimes think, well, you work for Bernalillo County. I don't, right? I work for the people of Bernalillo County. But the staff at Bernalillo County are amazing. They truly make me look good, and that's really hard to do.
I don't know about that.
Mesa Valley Church is coming
Yeah.
up right behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been as your booker to have getting you to go out and go on promoting this event. How great is it to have Commissioner Quesada to go do the interviews in support of this event?
I did some of them. Shamar covered me on
I
the
did.
radio.
I got your
She went
back.
out and did radio for me, and I did the TV, which just should have been opposite. See, I got the face for radio, and Shamar has the face for TV. But we messed up. We'll do better next
That's
year.
okay.
We'll
It's
do
all
better
right. I
next
was
year.
happy to be
Yeah.
there and represent
Yeah,
Commissioner and District 2 in this amazing event. So
absolutely. You
Yeah.
both got a face for TV. Come on. All right, what have we got here? Well, let's talk about
And these are the ones who are marching. So sometimes the marchers, they stop and
A little bit
they do
slower.
routines. And so, it never flows perfectly.
that's
But
okay.
that's okay. That's called life, right?
Right.
Life never
Yeah.
flows perfectly.
Yeah.
We do the best that we can. I'm just happy to have these kids come out and participate, and be proud of where they come from, and that's important, right? That's something that we've known here in the South Valley, that where we come from and our history is important, and that's what makes us, I think, more connected to being American than what people realize, right? And you got to know where you come from and how you connect and how you fit in. And I'm telling you, the residents of the South Valley have always known that. So this is always a great turnout. It's always a great event because, it's just special people down here for sure.
And it already seems like there's more people than last year,
Already.
Commissioner. So we're going to have
There's already a bunch of people
party
in there where the event's taking place.
Yes.
And so we got, here we go. Rio Grande. They got
Look at those
the
big
mariachi.
credit cards. Can I borrow one to
Is
pay
that the
off
mariachi credit card?
my debt?
Yeah,
I
the
think somebody
mariachi.
does a mariachi credit card commercial. I don't know who that is. But
Oh, who could that
Well,
be?
you
I
know,
have no idea. I don't know who does that.
Well, 2023 is a big year for Rio Grande Credit Union. It marks their 70th year in business.
Wow.
Rio Grande Credit Union was created by two City of Albuquerque employees in 1953.
Wow.
Their philosophy of people helping people shines through the donations, supply drives, and financial education Rio Grande Credit Union offers. You can find their employees and members gathering donations for disabled veterans or growing vegetables for low-income families in the International District. So thank you, Rio Grande Credit Union.
And they have a party going on with
They
those
do.
big
Rio
credit
Grande Credit Union knows
cards.
how to do it up. They got the good music. They got the mariachi cards going. Some of those kids look a little young to be holding a mariachi card. But as long as they're good with their credit, I'm good with them.
Right.
All right. Wow.
Next is Gabriel and Angelica.
So-
and the Ravens.
In that beautiful green
Oh, it's the
car.
Rio Grande Ravens Junior Wrestling.
All
Yeah.
right.
Not the senior wrestling.
It's junior
Those guys are
wrestling.
wrestling. It's the juniors that are wrestling.
Everyone's got the time, right?
That's right.
One thing, Commissioner, I know that you care so much about the outstanding citizens and honoring people who have provided leadership in this community. Talk about that.
Well, that's really what this really is about, is bringing the community together so we can honor those who kind of go above and beyond for people in the South Valley. Last year, or a year before, we had a guy who just walked around, picked up trash. And
Right.
I pulled over and I go, why are you out here every morning picking up trash, And so I gave him an Outstanding Citizen Award because, he's just making sure that his neighborhood and the whole area he lives is beautiful. So when people come to this area, they don't look at it the same, right?
Right.
So people like that, you don't notice them. Bernalillo County notices them.
We do.
And we give awards to people who've historically put into this community or people who just brand new putting into this community.
And it's all on different levels as well. So,
Yep.
all right, now we have the Rio Grande High School baseball. They are district champs just as of yesterday.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I was
They
watching
have-
them over there when we were getting ready for the parade, and they were playing that beanbag game, the cornhole game.
Yes,
Yeah, they're constantly competitive. These guys.
district
So that's
champs.
probably why they're number one.
They're district champs.
Oh, that is
District
great.
champs.
Congratulations to all their coaches.
Awesome.
They have a great program.
I was gonna be a baseball player, but then as you can see how tall I am, that didn't work out.
You and me
Next
both.
up, we have YDI Youth Development Inc. Youth Development Inc. has been fighting poverty in our state for nearly half a century. This New Mexico-based nonprofit helps families solve life's problems by providing an accepting environment and a long and diverse set of services. YDI.
So I started in YDI. That's where I started when I came back from college. I started the gang intervention programs for Youth Development Incorporated. People always ask me, how did you end up in politics? I said, well, I still don't consider myself a politician. I just go where the funding is, right? And if I don't feel people are funding programs that I thought were important to the community, I warned them all that I would run for office if they stopped funding my programs. So as you know, they stopped funding my programs, and I ran for office. But YDI, they've done a lot for this community. Chris Baca is the original, CEO who started YDI way back when I was a young man, and he believed in what I wanted to do for the community, and he's really put a 40-year commitment to the children here in New Mexico. It's not even just locally. He built that up where it was across the state. Amazing work by Chris Baca and YDI.
I worked for YDI for about 6 months right out of college.
Okay.
And then I came back to Parks and Rec, and I've been here since. So
Yeah, no, we're glad. We're glad you came back. I'll just say that right now. We're very glad that you're here.
You.
All right, here we go. My favorite. There's the lowrider with the hydraulics, which is my favorite, and these beautiful cars. This is something that is a big pride for New Mexico, and that's our classic cars. Now there's a debate on where the lowrider capital of the world is, whether it's Albuquerque or Española, but I think we should just share it and not fight no more, because just make New Mexico the place for the lowrider, and this is make the state the place where you want to come and check out classic cars, lowriders. But as you can tell how much work these guys put into their cars, and how much they love them, and that's going to be my next toy. Most guys get my age and they buy a Harley, and then they wreck.
Oh, no.
And then they don't walk no more,
Oh,
and I think I don't want to do that, man. I'm
No
going to get
way.
a car made out of metal, so if I wreck, I don't hurt the car.
All right. Hey, look who's here. State Rep Art De La Cruz.
Yep, and his red classic truck.
I wonder how many
It sounds like
parades
him.
he's...
His horn sounds like him
I
yelling.
wonder how many parades he's been
His
in.
horn sounds like when he's
with that
complaining.
red truck.
Doesn't that sound like Art De La Cruz complaining? Doesn't that sound like it? I'm just giving him a hard time. I'm going to tell you something about Representative Art De La Cruz. He puts every penny he gets from the legislature into the South Valley. I can't speak for that for everybody, and I get it. Everybody has their causes and they have their things that they want to do. But Mr. De La Cruz, Representative De La Cruz, is a true champion of the South Valley and has been for a long time. And he puts tons and tons of money into the South Valley. So I think I'm going to give him a little love, a little props for that today.
Thank you to all of our parade entries. You all did amazing. It was a fantastic parade for our 30th annual South Valley Pride Day Parade.
That's for sure. And we have some really creative folks here in the South Valley. Everything that went into making these floats, learning the dance routines. We have a lot to be proud of here, Our 30th year doing this event, and somehow it just seems to keep getting better and better.
Well, that's really thanks to the staff. I know I have high expectations, and every year I want to go bigger and better, and I want to fix and I want to fine tune, and every year I think that's why it grows, because we do it better and we're more organized every year. And I want to thank Shamar and my assistant Margarita and Bella. They worked really hard. And they figured out and navigated a lot of difficult things that we deal with every year. It doesn't you just don't plan it and it happens. It takes a lot of planning, Shamar, and I'm completely, totally grateful to you, and I appreciate you so much.
My
and
honor.
I think Shamar deserves a raise. I don't know if they heard
Anyone
that.
listening?
Did they cut me off? I think they cut me off, Shamar.
All right, we'll see you at South Valley Pride Day. Let's go.
Yeah, and as we wrap up, I do want to say thank you to our webcast team. This was an experiment in really guerrilla webcasting, spearheaded by our BC TV pioneer Paul Evans, and brought to life by Chris Paul, Blaze Kohler, and Baz McLean. Writing and production assistance by Cassie Foote, and of course the parade itself, which was coordinated this year by Fred Wolfel and his team from the Mountain View Community Center. And of course, let's not forget Commissioner Stephen Michael Quesada and his staff, as well as our community engagement and outreach team. Thank you, sir, and thank you for being here and doing the parade.
I appreciate you, and I want to thank my wife too, because my wife takes notes every year,
She
and
does.
she works with the staff.
She
and
does.
my wife used to work for Councilor Pena, so she's very, very knowledgeable and stuff, and so she likes to fine tune things too. And I want to thank her for always her support and her input to really help us do better and better every year. So thank you both so much. I appreciate you.
Our pleasure.